What is guided visualization exercises? Hi, I hope you are doing well. Today, as usual, you will join your Motivation University with the usual intimacy. Today we are talking about guided visualization exercises. We hope to reveal many very important and wonderful facts about guided visualization exercises in this video. We invite you to stay with your Motivation University until the last few seconds of this special video. Visualization is a powerful tool that transforms how you understand yourself and fuels your motivation to achieve your goals. When you engage in guided visualization exercises specifically designed for self-awareness and identity exploration, you're not simply daydreaming. You're actively engaging with your subconscious mind, revealing deeper insights about who you are and what drives you. This journey towards self-awareness often begins with your mind's eye, where visualization serves as a pivotal tool in understanding and shaping your inner narrative, profoundly impacting your self-perception and emotional well-being. When you practice visualization, you're activating neural pathways in your brain similar to those engaged during actual experiences. This isn't merely wishful thinking. It's a structured, purposeful mental exercise that can have profound effects on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By conjuring vivid mental images, you engage with your subconscious, allowing you to rehearse future scenarios, recall past experiences, and reflect on your current emotional state. The connection between visualization and motivation lies in how these mental images affect your belief systems. When you consistently visualize yourself embodying certain qualities or achieving specific goals, you strengthen what psychologists call self-efficacy, your belief in your ability to succeed in specific situations. This increased self-efficacy directly translates to higher motivation levels, as you're more likely to pursue goals that you believe are attainable. Research shows that visualization has been adopted by everyone from professional athletes to CEOs as a technique to enhance performance and achieve goals. This widespread adoption is backed by psychological studies examining how visualization works, not as something mystical, but as a concrete cognitive practice with measurable results. When applying visualization to self-awareness and motivation, it's helpful to understand the different approaches you can take. Outcome visualization involves envisioning the desired future endpoint. This is where you imagine yourself having already achieved a goal or embodied a certain quality. For identity work, this might mean visualizing yourself as fully self-aware, confident in your authentic self, or living in alignment with your core values. Process visualization focuses on envisioning every step toward that desired outcome, with all senses engaged. Rather than just seeing the destination, you imagine the journey, the specific actions, decisions, and changes that will lead to your goal. The most effective approach combines both types. You need outcome visualization to clarify your direction and process visualization to understand how to get there. Together, they create a complete mental blueprint for your development and have been shown to yield the best results when used in tandem. A powerful framework for utilizing visualization in self-awareness work is the identity wheel concept. This serves as a visual representation of the different parts of your personal, social, and cultural characteristics, illustrating the construction of your self-perception and identity. At the center of the wheel, you find your unconscious self, comprising who you are as an individual and the elements of your identity that are mostly static and unchangeable. On the outside, you find various dimensions: your conscious development, how you describe yourself based on achievements and what you've gained through formal and informal learning; your geography, how you position yourself in relation to where you live and relate to your surroundings; your choices, reflecting how you navigate adult life and the decisions you make; your perceptions, your self-awareness, regarding how you believe you are perceived and how you perceive others, your engagement, the way you relate to others, who is included in your circle of friends, and how you reach beyond your comfort zone, your struggles, experiences and challenges that help you understand others' pains and troubles, your goals, what drives you and what you're aiming for, personally, culturally, or societally. Visualization exercises can help you explore each segment of this identity wheel, bringing greater awareness to aspects of yourself that may have remained unexamined, but nevertheless influence your motivational patterns and life choices. Before we explore specific exercises, let's establish the foundational principles that make visualization exercises most effective for self-awareness and motivation. Effective visualization engages all five senses. Don't just see images in your mind, hear sounds, feel textures, smell scents, and even taste flavors associated with your visualization. The more senses you involve, the more real the experience becomes to your brain. For example, if you're visualizing yourself achieving a goal, don't just picture the scene. Feel the emotions, hear the congratulations, sense the environment around you. Emotions are the fuel that powers lasting change. When visualizing, consciously connect with the emotions associated with your imagery. The more you can feel what it'll be like to accomplish the goal, the more you'll believe it can be attained, and the more likely you'll be to act. This emotional engagement transforms visualization from a mental exercise to a powerful motivational force. Visualization is a practice, not a one-time event. Research suggests that visualizing twice daily for a total of 10 minutes, particularly just after waking and just before sleeping, is especially effective. These times are when your brain is most receptive to suggestion and impression. Consistency builds neural pathways that make your visualized outcomes increasingly believable to your subconscious mind. Vague visualizations produce vague results. Write what you want in detail, engaging all five senses. The more specific and detailed your mental imagery, the more concrete the neural pathways being formed. For identity work, clearly define the aspects of self you're exploring, or the self-awareness qualities you're developing. While visualization is powerful on its own, its effects are multiplied when followed by aligned action. Take action every day toward your desired outcome. After visualizing aspects of your identity or self-awareness journey, implement small concrete steps in your daily life that reflect what you've visualized. Now let's explore specific guided visualization exercises designed to enhance your self-awareness, clarify your identity, and fuel your motivation. This exercise helps you explore the different dimensions of your identity wheel through visualization. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed for at least 20 minutes. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, allowing your body to relax and your mind to quiet. Imagine a wheel appearing before you, with different sections representing aspects of your identity, your unconscious self at the center, surrounded by sections for your conscious development, geography, choices, perceptions, engagement, struggles, and goals. Focus on one section at a time, allowing images, memories, thoughts, and feelings to arise naturally. For each section, ask yourself, what represents this part of me? How does this aspect of my identity influence my motivation and actions? Notice any sections that feel unclear or that you've never fully explored. These may be areas for further reflection. When ready, imagine the wheel becoming integrated, all sections glowing and working in harmony. Slowly return to awareness of your surroundings, taking with you the insights gained. This visualization helps you become aware of the various facets of your identity and how they contribute to your overall sense of self and motivation. This powerful exercise connects you with your future self, who has already achieved your long-term goals, and embodies the identity you aspire to. Sit comfortably and close your eyes, taking several deep breaths to center yourself. Imagine meeting your future self, the version of you who has achieved your long-term goals and embodies your ideal identity. Notice every detail. How do they look? How do they carry themselves? What energy do they radiate? Strike up a conversation with this future self. Ask them, what was most important in becoming who you are? What obstacles did you overcome? What advice would you give me now? Listen deeply to their wisdom and guidance. Before ending the visualization, imagine your future self transferring some of their energy, confidence, and wisdom to you in the present moment. Express gratitude to your future self and slowly return to normal awareness. This exercise helps clarify your long-term aspirations and motivates you to work towards becoming that future version of yourself. Find a quiet space and get comfortable, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take several deep, calming breaths. Begin to imagine a place where you feel completely safe, secure, and at peace. This could be a real place you visited or one entirely created in your imagination. Develop this place in rich sensory detail. What do you see around you? What sounds do you hear? What textures can you feel? Are there any distinctive smells or tastes? Notice how your body feels in this safe place, the sense of relaxation, security, and peace. Recognize that this place is always available to you in your imagination, especially during times of stress or emotional turmoil. When ready, commit to carrying the feeling of this safe place with you as you slowly return to normal awareness. This visualization serves as a powerful emotional regulation tool, enabling you to induce a state of relaxation beneficial for emotional awareness and regulation. Settle into a comfortable position and take several grounding breaths. Identify a specific area where you feel blocked in your self-awareness journey or motivational goals. Visualize this blockage taking a specific form or shape in your mind's eye. What does it look like? What size is it? What is its texture and color? Now imagine yourself approaching this obstacle. Notice your initial reactions: fear, frustration, avoidance, or whatever arises. Ask the obstacle, what are you trying to protect me from? What do you need from me to transform? Visualize yourself finding a way around, through, or with the obstacle, not fighting against it, but working with it to find a solution. See yourself successfully navigating past the obstacle, noticing how you feel as you do so. Before ending, visualize yourself encountering a similar obstacle in the future and handling it with newfound wisdom and confidence. This practice can help build resilience and problem-solving skills, preparing you to face real-life obstacles with confidence. This technique combines mindfulness with visualization to develop deeper bodily awareness, a fundamental aspect of self-awareness. How to practice. Lie down comfortably with your arms at your sides. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, bringing attention to your body. Beginning at your toes, slowly move your attention up through your body, systematically focusing on each part. As you focus on each area, imagine a warm, healing light filling that part of your body, relaxing and energizing it. Notice any areas of tension, discomfort, or numbness without judgment. For areas that feel tense or hold emotional charge, imagine the light softening and transforming the sensation. When you reach the top of your head, imagine the warm light filling your entire body, connecting all parts in a harmonious whole. Rest in this sense of wholeness for a few minutes before gently returning to normal awareness. This body scan visualization promotes relaxation and well-being while developing a deeper connection with your physical self. This exercise helps you identify and connect with your core values, which are essential components of your identity and motivation. How to practice. Find a quiet, comfortable space and close your eyes. Take several deep breaths to center yourself. Imagine standing in a beautiful open space. In front of you are several paths, each representing a different core value. As you look down each path, a word appears, perhaps courage, connection, creativity, truth, or other values that resonate with you. For each value that calls to you, walk down its path and notice what you experience. What scenes unfold? What emotions arise? How does your body feel? For the values that feel most aligned with your true self, imagine absorbing their essence into your being. Finally, visualize yourself returning to daily life, carrying these values and expressing them in your actions, decisions, and interactions. Slowly return to normal awareness, perhaps jotting down the values that felt most significant. This visualization helps clarify what truly matters to you, providing a compass for authentic motivation and decision-making. This exercise involves vividly imagining yourself successfully achieving a specific goal related to your self-awareness or identity development. How to practice. Choose a specific self-awareness or personal growth goal. Close your eyes and create a detailed mental picture of the moment you accomplish this objective. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, and even smell in this moment of triumph? Notice who is present with you, what they're saying, and how you're responding. Pay particular attention to how you feel emotionally and physically as you achieve this goal. Imagine looking back at the journey that brought you to this achievement, the challenges overcome, the lessons learned, the growth experienced. Before ending, set an intention to take one small step toward this goal in the next 24 hours. Practice this visualization daily to reinforce your commitment and motivation towards your goal. Creative visualization for self-transformation. This practice involves visualizing your desires or goals as if you've already achieved them, which can be a powerful way to boost your motivation and confidence. How to practice. Choose an aspect of yourself you wish to develop or transform, perhaps becoming more patient, courageous, empathetic, or focused. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already embodying this quality fully. Develop a detailed mental scene representing this dream realized. Perhaps you see yourself reacting to others with patience, speaking gently, and emanating warmth. Experience this scene with all your senses engaged, noticing the details of how you speak, move, and interact. Pay attention to how others respond to this transformed version of you, and how different your experience of life feels. Before ending, affirm your commitment to cultivate this quality in your daily life. Creative visualization plants the seeds in the mind for achieving your visions. With consistency, these seeds can sprout into real-world changes. Integrating visualization into your daily routine. To gain maximum benefit from these visualization exercises for self-awareness and identity development, consider these strategies for integration into your daily life. Morning and evening practice. Visualize twice daily for a total of 10 minutes. It's most effective in the moments you wake and the moments just before you go to sleep. These transitional times offer direct access to your subconscious mind, making them ideal for impactful visualization work. In the morning, focus on visualizing how you'll embody your authentic identity throughout the day ahead. In the evening, reflect on your day through visualization, noting moments of alignment or misalignment with your true self, and setting intentions for growth. Visualization. Journaling. After each visualization practice, spend a few minutes writing about your experience. Record the images, sensations, emotions, and insights that arose. Over time, this journal becomes a valuable map of your self-awareness journey, revealing patterns, progress, and areas for further exploration. Create visual reminders in your environment to prompt brief visualization moments throughout your day. This could be a small symbol on your desk, a specific image as your phone background, or a meaningful object you carry with you. When you notice this trigger, take 3 breaths and briefly connect with an aspect of your authentic identity. When facing difficulties or decisions, pause for a brief visualization. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, and visualize yourself approaching the situation from your most self-aware, authentic state. How would your wisest self handle this? What perspective would they take? Create a physical gesture or touch point that you can use to quickly access the feelings and insights from your visualization practice. For example, lightly touching your thumb and middle finger together can become associated with your centered, authentic state if you consistently use this gesture during visualization. As you develop your visualization practice for self-awareness and identity exploration, you may encounter certain challenges. If your mind wanders during visualization, gently bring your attention back to the exercise without self-criticism. Consider using guided audio recordings initially, which can help maintain focus and provide structure to your practice. Gradually, you'll develop the mental muscles for sustained visualization. You might question whether visualization really works or feel self-conscious about engaging in the practice. Remember that visualization is not mystical. It's a scientifically supported cognitive technique used by everyone from athletes to CEOs. Start with brief sessions focused on concrete, measurable goals to build confidence in the process. Not everyone experiences vivid mental imagery. If you struggle to see clear pictures in your mind, focus more on the feelings, sensations, and knowing associated with your visualizations. The emotional and somatic components are often more important than the visual elements anyway. Like any practice, visualization benefits most from regularity. If maintaining a daily practice seems daunting, start with just 2 minutes twice daily, gradually increasing the duration. Link your visualization to existing habits, perhaps right after brushing your teeth or just before your morning coffee, to build consistency. Self-awareness development can be subtle and non-linear, making progress difficult to measure. Keep a visualization journal to track insights, emotional shifts, and behavioral changes over time. Celebrate small victories and moments of insight rather than expecting dramatic transformations overnight. Visualization isn't just about self-awareness, it's a powerful tool for motivation and goal achievement. Here's how visualization specifically enhances your motivational journey. Visualization helps you define what truly matters to you, ensuring your motivational energy is directed toward authentically meaningful goals. By vividly imagining different potential futures, you can sense which ones resonate most deeply with your core identity. Regular visualization strengthens your belief in your capabilities. When you repeatedly visualize yourself successfully navigating challenges and achieving goals, you build neural pathways associated with confidence and competence. This enhanced self-efficacy directly translates to increased motivation. Visualization provides emotional energy for sustained action. By experiencing the positive feelings associated with achievement during visualization, you create a compelling emotional blueprint that pulls you forward when motivation naturally wanes. Through visualization, you can mentally rehearse encountering and overcoming obstacles, reducing anxiety, and building problem-solving capacities. This mental preparation helps prevent discouragement when facing real-world challenges. Perhaps most importantly for sustained motivation, visualization helps ensure your goals are aligned with your authentic identity. When your objectives reflect who you truly are, rather than who you think you should be, motivation flows more naturally and persistently. Guided visualization exercises offer a powerful pathway to deeper self-awareness, clearer identity, and stronger motivation. Through the practices outlined in this guide, you can explore the multidimensional aspects of your identity, connect with your values and authentic self, and develop the inner resources needed for sustained motivation and growth. Remember that visualization is not merely passive daydreaming. It's an active, intentional practice that shapes neural pathways, influences behavior, and transforms self-perception. By engaging all your senses, connecting with emotions, maintaining consistency, and following visualization with aligned action, you create a powerful bridge between your current reality and your desired future. Begin with just a few minutes of daily practice, perhaps with the identity wheel or safe place visualization. As you grow more comfortable with the process, experiment with different exercises to address various aspects of your self-awareness journey. Stay curious about what emerges, maintain an attitude of self-compassion, and trust the process of gradual, meaningful transformation. The journey toward self-awareness through visualization is both deeply personal and universally human. As you continue this exploration, you'll likely discover that your deepening self-knowledge naturally enhances your motivation as your goals become increasingly aligned with your authentic identity and core values. This alignment creates a self-reinforcing cycle of awareness, motivation, and fulfillment that can transform not just how you see yourself, but how you live your life. If you haven't watched the Stream of Consciousness writing video on the card on the right, I invite you to watch it too. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to share this video with others. We'll see you again tomorrow with a video like this. Until then, stay tuned with Your Motivation University. Have a nice day. Bye.